It was time to get out of there. Seemed like someone had decided to carry out some impromptu justice on the street life below. I'd failed Rodrigo and I'd failed Fabiana. And that awful nightclub at the stadium, the docks. I'd been given enough chances to make this right, and again I'd blown it. Perhaps this was my punishment
गोली
from
नहीं है
the
मेरे
fates.
पास.
Keep reliving the same mistakes for all eternity.
हम लोग अभी लेवल 10 मिशन पर है और फवीना को ये सब गोली मार दिया है.
I knew this was all my fault, and there was only one way I dealt with guilt.
इधर नहीं जा सकते कहाँ. अरे क्या चल रहा है, धमाका हो रहा है यहाँ पर. मैक्स को क्या हो गया है?
Place was
मिलिट्री.
swarming with cops. They weren't there for me, as far as I could tell. And I'd blundered my way into enough clusterfucks for one day. If these fools could buy me some time, I might have a chance to get to Marcello and Giovanna. Or somebody put a bullet in their heads too.
दोनों को यहाँ से बच के भागना है और पुलिस जो रास्ते में आए मारना है.
Giovanna and Marcello were still alive, but I didn't hold out much hope they'd stay that way for long. I'd already lost the ransom money, got the hostage killed, and I was only just getting started. This was turning into another fine
तो
example of
फवीना को
private
अपनी
security work.
आंखों के सामने ये गोली मारते हुए देखा. कैसा महसूस हो रहा है मैक्स?
I'd heard about these raids. Rena thugs and body armor sending a message to the poor that the cops are still in charge. When they hit the favelas, they came in hard and fast. It's fair game.
गोली
I
मार
was
दिया.
about to find out.
वरना वो ये ना किडनैपर था. इसमें 80 गोल्डन हैंडगन्स का. और ये खतरनाक हेडशॉट.
55. I'd seen that number before. Were these the same bloodthirsty motherfuckers that showed up after the shootout at the party? The odds of me getting out of there alive, let alone Giovanna and Marcello, were narrowing with every passing second.
कोई नहीं है ठीक।
To get that image of Fabiana out of my head.
ए, बच गए। पेट तो लग रहा है। रॉकेट लॉन्चर मत हो। ये सब ऊपर से हवाई हमला कर रहा है। तो वो क्रैश बुलेट टाइम से रॉकेट लॉन्चर ही मार दिए।
I was still alive, and still not all that happy about it. Why did the easy way out never come? Maybe I thought I didn't deserve it.
मेडिकेशन खोजना पड़ेगा क्योंकि आगे मालूम नहीं क्या हो सकता है।
Tá me tirando, fala alguma coisa, seu filho da puta!
ये तो बचा नहीं पाया, उससे पहले मार दिए सब।
I guess sobriety is relative. Man, I was guessing these guys didn't spend their spare time studying the Geneva Convention. Jesus Christ, these bastards weren't playing games. These were the same paramilitary cops I had seen executing fools after the failed kidnapping at the party. Nasty business. If these were the guys De Silva was worried about, maybe he had a point. Yes, this was definitely them. Jesus Christ, these bastards made the NYPD look like the Hare Krishnas.
तो जाना किधर से है?
I couldn't make much sense of what I was seeing, but I had the feeling it wasn't that strange for anyone else.
तो इसका इधर से आए थे, सामने जाना है। हाय डुगलस, कैसे हो? क्या हाल चाल है भाई?
I had no option but to take the
ओके,
scenic route.
खाना खाए थे? क्या 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 खा रहे थे?
These charmers weren't there to make a couple of arrests. They were bussing them out by the dozen. But who was I to cast judgment on proper police procedure and justifiable use of force?
Olha pro chão, essa puta aqui.
Não posso esperar pra sair daqui. Olha que merda. Nunca prende eles.
दाल रोटी।
Traficantes e viciados, né?
हाँ, हम तो
Espero
खा
que-
लिए। क्या खाया? मैं तो आज बना था सब्जी और रोटी का सब्जी। रोटी और आलू का सब्जी। अरे कितना बंदा है रे। मर गए।
Merda. Nunca prende eles.
50 आदमी को मार चुका बेटा हम राइफल से।
Espero que...
अरे हमको लगा ये मर गया। हेडशॉट किंग, खाली हेडशॉट ही लग रहा है आजकल अभी तो। तो बंदा कहाँ से? कंट्रोलर से हल हेडशॉट लगते हुए।
The alley was a dead end in more ways than one. I needed to
इधर
find a
से
way out of
इधर
there.
से कहाँ से चढ़ के जाना होगा? नहीं ये तो नहीं हो सकता, इधर से जाना होगा। अभी तो चैप्टर 10 ही चल रहा है।
It seemed like as good a place as any to lie low and
और
get my
बताओ डगलस,
bearings.
आज का दिन कैसा
Probably
किया तुम्हारा?
was. Some other fine gentleman had the same idea.
और टेको कल खेल रहा है।
I'd gone from out of luck to unarmed and shit out of luck. Another reminder, not that I needed one, that any low point can always go lower, as my new friends were about to find out.
हाँ
It was
जल्दी
Sao
करके बहुत
Paulo's
मत
finest
आया
and a
है।
busload of lucky winners they picked
इतना
out earlier.
जितना इसने मरे हैं उतना कोई गेम में शायद नहीं मरे होंगे।
I decided I might as well follow them. I was
ओके
lost. They were
ट्राई
going
कर रहे थे
somewhere.
तो ठीक
It
है।
was the closest I was going to get to a plan. Where were they taking them? They have Marcelo and Giovanna? Was this just an average favela raid or
टेकू से
something
खेल रहा है
more?
सीजीज
All you're left with is
रेस्टोरेंट में फोर्स
questions. I
सीजी के
guess
साथ।
your only option is to go with your gut. My gut was telling me that band of merry men
मोड
would
लगा
lead me
के
to some answers. Answers I'd soon wish I'd never received.
Então tá tudo sob controle, tá tudo bem. Olha lá.
आज
What
लेट हो
was
गया।
going on here? It looked like the same paramilitaries from the stadium and office attacks. Something felt
अरे
wrong.
तभी हम
In
इसको
fact, everything
10
felt
बाई
wrong.
10 में हम
Anytime those
अभी
guys decided to join the party,
7.5 देंगे।
you could be sure it wasn't going to end in a pinata and slice of cake. What the fuck was this?
क्योंकि मैक्स बहुत
The
ज्यादा ही बोलता
vigilantes
है।
doing an exchange with the Death Squad cops? Were they buying people?
गेम तो अच्छा है
What the hell for? None of this made too much
और
sense.
उसमें उसका
These
सीन
two
दिखा
were
दिया था
serious
और
operatives. One was a band of hired killers and the other supposed to keep the peace. Yet they were doing deals. Now I had to find Giovanna and Marcelo. Without a better plan, I thought I better follow this bastard.
स्टोरी तो ठीक है। अभी सस्पेंस में है कि कौन
Não faz isso
किडनैप
não.
करवाया, कौन उसके उसको मारा,
Vamos acabar com essa porra.
रोड्रिग्स को और
A boca é só
फेबिनो को
conta.
मरवा दिया।
Vem pra cá.
Here was Giovanna and Marcelo. What the hell were they about to do to him?
इसका भाई को जला के रख कर दिया है।
Filho da puta. Você tá fugido, gringo.
Stirred.
मसलों में मर गया तो खड़ी लड़की हुई।
Gonna be okay. No. You don't want to do that. Come on.
फेबिनो को गोली मार दिया और रेड्रिग्स को भी गोली मार दिया। तब बच गया सिर्फ बच गया एगो भाई। हमको फेबिनो से अच्छा ज्यादा सुंदर ये लगती है,
It's a
लग रही है।
legendary gang way of killing people.
It's no ordinary street gang.
I guess they want people to think they are. With this, they can justify the killings of today and the people they took.
Shh. Quem fez isso? Foi um americano. Foi? Foi?
Blaming you for the death of his friend.
Você morre, porra. Caralho. Contra ele. Mata ele. Pode deixar, eu mato.
हमको लगा ही था हर इतना भी सब होता है उसमें किसी पावर के लिए भाई ही कुछ ना कुछ करता है। रोड्रिग्स की पत्नी फबीना को गोली से मरवा दिया। तो रोटी को मार दिया, इसको जल गए है, खाली वो बचा है और ये लड़की बची है।
After a couple of hours of lying and shit, you learn to appreciate what you've got. And right now, all we had was each other. I was a wreck, and Giovanna, well, I knew what she'd seen no amount of drugs or therapy could erase. That kind of pain follows you around forever. Constant shadow of a wasted life. The poor girl had been through enough. We had to find a way out of there.
अरे तो मेरा हेडफोन काम नहीं कर रहा है क्या? गेम साउंड नहीं आ रही यहाँ से, मैं हमको भी गेम। अरे गेम साउंड अभी भी नहीं आ रहा है शायद। तो फंस गया है। ये काम नहीं कर रहा है मेरा। ठीक है, अब आवाज आ रहा होगा गेम का।
Stay calm. I know this is fucked up.
I'm pretty calm. I'm also pregnant.
You gotta be shitting me.
Me and Raul, Passos you call him. We just want to live somewhere away from this shit.
Understand? I wanted that too, long time ago.
What happened?
Didn't work out that way.
Sorry to hear that.
Maybe things will be different. For you two, I mean. Passos is a lucky guy. Shh.
Ciao, chef.
ये प्रेग्नेंट
These guys
थी
are here for your
पासोस
baby
की,
shower.
ये गर्लफ्रेंड हुई।
Stay out of sight. Desce por toda parte.
हेड पर हेड मारो। क्या कहते हैं, हेड शॉट। अरे बच कैसे जाता है रे? अरे कहाँ भाग रही है? बस छोड़ के
Calm down, I said.
तो छुप के बैठना चाहिए था।
Vamos, vem, filho da puta! Ô, Vênus, vá! Giovanni, just
लगाए
wait there. Be here
स्नाइपर मार
soon.
रहा है, क्या कर रहा है? कर रही है
Soon, if we stay here, we have to move.
Giovanni, now!
क्या हेडशॉट मार पाएंगे? क्या लगा? दोनों खल्लास।
Oh, thank God.
You okay?
Yeah.
तो मैं कंट्रोलर से हेडशॉट मारने का रिकॉर्ड कोई तोड़ सकता है?
Stay right here. I'll check it out. Make sure you stay out of sight.
I can't do this.
अरे ऊपर कहाँ से कोई मर रहा है, दिख नहीं रहा है हमको। हेडशॉट और कोई? आराम से बैठो ना, कभी चिल्ला रही है। अरे साला, अरे बम से मर गए। हम तीन बंदे की तरह बात कर रही है, सरप्राइजिंग। हाँ
Can't do this.
गलती तो मेरी था, हम यहाँ पे काला छुपे। ए, छुप रहे हैं। हट, हाँ एक शॉट। अरे अरे हेडशॉट।
Short of
शॉट हमें
riding in on a
हाँ सही
parade
बोला,
float,
शॉट
we
पे
couldn't
खड़ा
have
होकर
made
गोली
our
मार रहे
arrival
हैं,
more
तो
obvious. We
लगवे
had to
करता
hide
हमको।
someplace out of the open.
चलो
Day 2
मेडिकेशन।
of sobriety was going about as well as day 1.
अरे लड़की कहाँ चली गई?
I had to get this poor girl out of there.
बस में है शायद।
Oh my God. Max,
Come on.
what's going on? What's going on?
I don't know, but we gotta get the hell out of here. Let's go.
We're not going to make it, are we?
We'll be fine. We just gotta
अब
lay
बिना
low till
बटन में
Passos
उड़ाए तो
gets
सबको
here.
मारिए दिए हम।
This wasn't looking good. What the hell were Giovanna and Marcello thinking going in there by themselves? Guess their plan was no more idiotic than mine, and I couldn't really fault them for losing faith in the Broncos security detail.
ये रीमिक में
check
मैक्स
this.
पैन 3 की ये जो
Need to get
लड़की
out
है,
of
ये
the
लड़की
open.
कितनी
A
सुंदर
barely
लगी।
recovering alcoholic and an unarmed pregnant woman. We were hardly a SEAL team. I put our life expectancy at 5
गरम
minutes.
जीवी कटी है,
If
जीवी
we were
कटी
lucky.
If you can lift
जीवाना।
me up there, I'll see if I can lower it down.
All right.
तू वन टू का बनना है, ठीक है बनने का ही था।
Giovanna was a brave girl. She wasn't giving up. Guess that meant neither could I.
स्नाइपर मिल जाता हमको तो बस।
Well done.
De nada.
Stay close and keep quiet. Damn it!
अबे बहुत आदमी है, चलो चलो चलो।
Down!
सबको मार दिए। हावे में।
What now? There's no way down.
Hold on! Can you get through to that next room?
Yes, I think so.
Well, that may be our best bet. Go on, I'll meet you there.
Are you sure?
Yeah, don't worry. I'll find a way through. Just stay quiet and keep down.
ओके जिनेवा। अरे स्नाइपर उठाए थे। जगह सब कुछ खोजना चाहिए। गोल्डन गन मिलेगा।
I was getting good at this.
तो हम हाथ दोनों हाथ में गन था इसलिए तब गिर गया क्या? हमको मालूम नहीं था।
Max! Max! I can't see a way down here either.
Has to be something.
वेट करो, हमको चकने दो। टफेल। गोली खाओ रे हेड तुम खाली। ये कौन है? जिंदा है? कौन है गोली मार रहा है रे? दिखा। ये तो दिखाओ।
Alla menina! Hey!
इसे ऊपर पहुंच गया कुट को। अरे अरे हेडशॉट।
So, there must be a way to drop those stairs down.
Second, I'm going to try something.
Get the hell away from here. Go on, it's okay. Right behind you.
एक मिनट, कुछ है क्या? एक काम का है मेडिकेशन ड्रग मिल गया है।
There's someone down there.
एक दो तीन चार। अरे बस में है और वहां पर बंदा है। आजा। ए, जब मालूम हेडशॉट खाने हैं तो काले आते हो।
Our day had started with us hiding in filth and got progressively worse. My luck was running true to form. Or rather, I was running true to form.
अरे बस चलाने का मौका नहीं मिलेगा। चल।
Should we wait here for parcels?
No, it's not safe enough. Come on.
हाँ, हमको लगता है यो मिला हुआ है, शायद पासों से ही मिला हुआ है हमको लगता है। क्या?
Max,
Quiet.
you're the one breaking in.
No, you're the one breaking in. Give me a leg up. Open the door.
कोई तो है जो देख रहा है।
Check it out. Stay here.
और अरे कितना आदमी है बे? कोई भी साला गोली मार देता है। ये कहाँ से है?
Got to get out of this place.
Acabou os esconde, sua putinha de merda! Condolência pra sua família!
अभी कहाँ से आ गया? कहाँ
Okay.
क्या हुआ? तेरे तो गोली खाया?
Driven a bus before?
Of course I haven't.
Ever shot anybody?
No.
Let's drive or shoot, sister. And right now, I reckon I'll be better at the shooting. Come on, you can do this. All right, now listen to me. Give you the word. I want you to slam it into gear, full on the gas. Drive us the hell out of here.
What?
Just drive the fucking thing straight and keep on going.
हाँ बस आ रही है भाई.
Relax. You can do this. Ready? Go.
Relax. बस चलाने को कहता है? ये तो मालूम ही नहीं था.
You're doing fine.
बाप रे, पूरा आर्मी है भाई.
Keep going. Keep your foot on the gas. Careful. Try to keep it straight.
Rocket launcher?
Yeah, I see it.
Gotium.
Keep going.
इतना पूरा आर्मी लेकर आ गया इसको मारने के लिए. मैक्स को की लड़की को. अब देखिए हेलीकॉप्टर भी आ गए ऊपर.
Just drive. Hold on.
तो पूरा आर्मी लेकर आर्मी कहाँ से आ गया था?
We're okay. We're okay. You good?
Yes.
Maybe piece of driving. Gotta get out of here. Son of a...
देखिए और बंदा आया.
Go. I need you to get up to the roof of this building and get the passengers. Tell them to wait for me now. Go. Jump. Go.
पावर ऑर्गन पंप फेंक. अरे दूर बम. लगता है मर गए. हाँ यू आर डेड. साला पूरा आर्मी है। और बम टकवे नहीं किए हम तो। कितना बंदा आया हुआ, कितना बंदा को मारे हम।
When my savior and friend, the man whose unborn child I had just killed for, decided to leave without me.
इससे भी उसको छोड़ के भाग गया।
Oi, Max! Get in! Quick!
ये कौन था जिसको बचाने आ गया?
Can't believe that bastard just flew off on me. After everything we've been through, I saved his girlfriend's life.
Raul Passos?
Yeah, Raul Passos.
I know. I thought you guys were very close.
We were.
Well, you know what? I did a background check.
Jesus.
I mean, I thought the two of you worked for Rodrigo Bronco.
Yeah, so?
So? Did you get paid by Victor?
Victor, no.
Well, Raul Passos did. 6 times. Dating back to a few
लगा ही
months
था,
before we
राहुल
turned up.
पैसा से ही मिला हुआ है।
He even paid for a ticket for him to go to New York.
Why?
I don't know. My guess is to meet you.
But why?
I don't know. Maybe he liked you. Maybe he thought you needed a break.
That's funny.
I don't know. Maybe he wanted some dumb gringo to come down here to shoot things up and maybe to take the watch for Rodrigo when he got shot.
I don't believe that.
Why? Because you're
तो
not
सारा
a dumb
प्लान
gringo?
राहुल का ही था, इसको
because you
गया
are?
लाने के लिए वही सब मरवाया।
You know, I have no fucking clue anymore.
लग गया उनका तो। प्लस तो बड़ा खतरनाक था।
Okay. Let me ask you something.
What?
अब क्या?
But what is it that you really thought that you were doing down there in Panama? Hmm? And don't tell me you're so naive as to think you were just down there guarding a woman.
फिर आवाज कट गया ना। आ गया, आ गया। ये चल कर रहा गेम में, अपने अपने आवाज कट जा रहा है हेडफोन से, फिर आ जा रहा है। और उसका पास का है। काशी स्किप स्किप कर दिए तो आवाज आ नहीं रहा था ना। अभी ये बिना दाढ़ी के कितना देखने में हैंडसम लगता है। दूधों को बंदा है भाई। खाओ हेडशॉट। अरे मीडिया पैक नहीं है इसमें तो मेरे पास अभी। तो भाई मैं
The
अब
dead
जा रहा
guys
हूँ।
looked like
तो
soldiers
बेटा
in one of
जाके
those
कल स्कूल
Central
है तो वर्क
American
है, ठीक
guerrilla
है? कल
armies.
मिलते हैं अगर
Pirates
स्ट्रीम
with a
करोगे तो।
manifesto.
बाय भैया,
Psychos with a
ठीक है, बाय।
dream. That sort of bullshit.
एक गुनगुन सा था, चल तो है।
The radio. Maybe I could send out an SOS. Certainly wasn't the first time I'd woken up with a hangover, long after a party had turned sour.
अब मेड पैक नहीं मिल रहा है।
The need to get out of the boat's hull and onto the upper deck as soon as possible was countered by the probability of running into another hijacker. Carefully.
3 एनिमी। गेट बंद कर अपने आप।
¿Lo viste? ¿Dónde lo viste? ¡Ahí!
Fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender.
जल्दी जल्दी यहाँ से हटना,
Time
भागना,
to
कहाँ से
shut off the
भागे?
fuel feeds. Move, Max.
यहाँ तो नहीं जा सकते।
Shut it down. Shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference.
अलर्ट कर दिए और मर गए हम। तो इतना गोली खा कर नहीं मरता कैसे होता है?
Sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Mac. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference. There. I could breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed.
अरे अब यहाँ मार दिया लेकिन बार बार 2 बार हो गया ही।
Second I got out of there, I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2 days bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max. Shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference.
अब तो हो ही जाना चाहिए।
There. I could breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed. So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have noticed.
दोनों से पानी है, सामने से जाना होगा।
While I'd been dead to the world, some of my shipmates were just plain dead. Where had they taken them? It was a different scene than the one I'd stumbled away from. Where was everyone? I still didn't know what the hell happened.
मेडिपैक मिलेगा कि नहीं मिलेगा हमको?
The boat was well appointed. The guys up ahead weren't dealing with passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I should have realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job. Something on the boat had attracted the sharks.
हर जगह ध्यान रखना जरूरी है।
Daphne Bernstein, a recent divorcee, making the most of her considerable settlement, and Marcella was making the most of her. I didn't think about it. I had to save some valuables.
I have to save some valuables.
Puta, aquí no hay nada. Miguel, vení para acá.
500 headshot.
There was something firing these guys other than good old-fashioned socialist zeal. What were they looking for?
तो रूम में क्या टक रहा है भाई?
It
पहले
didn't
नहीं
make
चलेगा.
sense. Why would they leave the jewels and rip open the walls? It didn't occur to me just what the other cargo on board could be.
और कोई है क्या? Moves the headshot.
Was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out. The pirates wouldn't get everything.
Never. अरे मर गए रे. बच गए. क्या पाइनो पियानो. अरे तेरी. मार दिया. खाली एक गोली लगना चाहिए, वो मर जाएंगे।
¡Ganaremos! ¡Pisa, gordo! ¡Marce! ¿Está bien o qué? Oye, ¿cómo?
Maybe there was something on the bridge. Checked every other inch of the boat. I spotted Passos and Marcella. I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover. I might not have wanted to get over to them so bad.
Hey, Passos!
At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it. It didn't seem quite so kosher.
What about what's her name? Daphne.
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
तो ये शुरू से ही बदमाश था।
See, I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
Through here. Realize you knew your way around here.
And we're using that building to get across the canal.
¡Muévanse, muévanse!
Get her!
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste.
अरे हेडशॉट धमी को लग गया।
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste. There's gotta be a reason why they're going across the canal.
अरे
Come on, I don't know how much time we have.
देखो तो इतना आदमी कहाँ से है रे?
We can get across up top.
अरे मर गए।
I don't know how much time we have.
ज्यादा बंदा नहीं है.
There's got to be a reason why they're going across the canal.
अबे यार, हेल्थ नहीं है, 20 मार दे रहा है क्या?
What I expected to find on a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been a cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality.
Cuénteme, gringo loco.
ओ नया गोली कहाँ से मार रहा है? अरे यार, फंस गए थे.
Needed something to help me adjust to being back on land.
यार मरे गेम में bullet time space list
Blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late.
Jesus Christ.
को मार ले है
In Marcello, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
Not Marcello.
Marcello was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
Passos?
Raul Passos is a bum ex-cop. Failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but
But nothing. Probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
what about me?
You,
Where the fall
you're the
guy
fall guy. The American, running around, acting like the action hero, killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar with a history of violence and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's take a
इसको तो अपने
drive,
भरोसा नहीं है
Max.
कि अकेडमी
Wanna
साथ
do
में गया
some
होगा
good? Hmm? Wanna get yourself
सही से
killed in a
बर्बाद
good
कर लिया
cause?
पसंद पर
And I need you to check something out for me. That incident at the favela today. Some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives,
It did, I saw it.
but no captives were ever booked.
Probably handed him off to the paramilitary death squads.
Caixa Preto?
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops. The cops who shoot on sight.
Ufe.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
Imperial Palace Hotel.
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there in large groups under armed guard, but it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Just go in and bust the joint. Get a warrant.
I'm only a cop, Max.
So you keep saying.
Listen,
Time to find
boss.
out what was going on here. I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite, so went looking for the basement.
Chapter 12. Dominican.
Wasn't too excited about the acoustics in this place. A couple of gunshots would sound like I'd walked in here with a goddamn marching band.
तो ये साइलेंसर लगा लिया गन में.
It wasn't pretty, but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be. It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was convinced the Broncos had gotten the wrong man for the job, but maybe De Silva was right. I was the stooge. The bad joke everybody got but me.
अंकल फंस गया तुम नोटों से. लाश फेंक रहा है.
When you find yourself in hell, dance with the devil. Ufe. Was there anything they didn't have a grubby hand in? A few days earlier, I'd have called it a coincidence, but I'd written off too many of those already.
ये बंदे.
The Imperial Palace Hotel was a five-star bona fide shithole. Needed to find out why guests were checking in by the busload, checking out by the...
लिफ्ट से जा रहे मालूम चलेगा कि
better
कोई आदमी भी आ रहा है पीछे पीछे. आदमी सब पागल सब है क्या?
Você não tá fazendo nada, tô fazendo tudo sozinho.
Como é que tu tô pegando nada, rapaz? Tô trabalhando aqui. Porra,
Entra aqui!
बोटल से साइंस लग जाता है. सब जगह खोज के चलना है. कितना आदमी होंगे मालूम नहीं. गुए गुए गुए. अरे मारो तो मारो ना यार. पुलिस कोई आने वाला नहीं है। यही क्या था? शॉटगन है ये। मैक्स पाइन।
Silva and I had the same fan club. I knew enough, and he knew too much. We'd both become targets. I needed to find a way upstairs. Surely nobody would notice another hole in the wall.
ओके।
I knew this thing was bigger than me, bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture, like looking in the mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees, a bad caricature of a better man.
यो
Unfair.
मिनी,
That
कैसी
deal at
हो?
the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Bastards were clearly in bed with the Crash Fredo. Just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. De Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens.
AK-47 में लगा हुआ है
Nothing could have
ट्रिगर।
prepared me for what was on the other side
तेरा
of
गोली
that
का
door.
AK-47 नहीं है।
I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Wait. I said get. Run.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare.
यही था जो थोड़ी हो। ओके, गुड नाइट।
Whatever hell this was De Silva had sent me into,
शुरू में
I knew
फेबिनो
I
को
had to
किडनैप
put an
करता है।
end to it.
यही था जो फेबिनो को गोली मारता है।
I had no choice but to push on. I didn't understand everything, and I never would. But I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best tackled with a simple solution.
गोली लग ही जाता है लास्ट में लेकिन यहाँ मेडिपैक भी नहीं है
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now. You can't unsee something, but you can dull the effect. Time to see what fresh hell awaited me upstairs. There it
तो
was,
मैक्स को
soundtrack to
जाने
my
का टाइम।
life. And for a few seconds came harmony.
गुड नाइट मिनी।
Finally.
The fuck is going on here?
How much do you want?
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
हैप्पी
It's easy
बुल
for you.
किलिंग।
Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please, please.
What have you been doing?
I have a lot of money. Look, look. Lots of money. I do important research. Please.
Caralho! Caralho!
Espera, espera. Eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho. Não, não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não, não. Pelo amor de Deus.
E aí, doutor?
Ah!
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in. Even I could guess what demolisal meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one.
ये है भूल भुलैया, यहाँ पर कुछ सामान मिल सकता है और नहीं भी। सामान खोज के ही चल रहे हैं हम।
They had a fucking arsenal in here. It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground, so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use.
अब बम लगा के बिल्डिंग को उड़ाया जाए, जहाँ पर था तो ऑर्गन का ट्रैफिकिंग होता था। तो लग चुका है।
Seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it. Just wanted to finish this and get far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats came out of their holes.
Vocês ouviram isso? Quem sai desse prédio desse cara tá morto.
एगो साला उठिए जा रहा है।
least my visitors have been kind enough to leave the gate open. You can't unsee something, but you can dull
बंदूक तो
the
दे
effect.
देता, ले लेता अच्छा बंदूक. लेजर है भाई. जल्दी निकलाए. और कोई दिख नहीं रहा है.
Any time I'd bought had been going real cheap. If I was going to plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
और डायनामाइट लगाओ. तो पिले में लग चुका है. इधर साइड नहीं जाना है ना. सामने जाना है. नहीं.
Seemed a shame to waste the rest of the C4.
लास्ट C4 लग गया था बम.
That was the last of the explosives. I just hoped it was enough to bring down the building and all the evil in it.
Who wants to take a shot? See what this is?
Come on,
Come on,
shoot me.
anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose. Let's do it.
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
What like you
Senor
speak, bro?
Neves.
What the fuck is your problem, man?
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue. That's what my fucking problem is.
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You're a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried.
Let's tight Peter.
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right.
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs.
We pay for everything. We have the record.
Oh, so people can sell their livers, their hearts, their eyeballs? You're insane, you sick fuck.
We kept people safe in the city. Decent people. Safe. I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
Sport. Yeah. हिल नहीं रहा है चल 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 रास्ता बंद है मिट्टी पक ले लो लेकिन अरे अभी कहाँ से आ गए अबे मार दिया हट मर गया ये
Told you the city was dangerous, friend. I don't like it. It's growing on me.
तो एक्वेरियम गन है,
To see a happy tourist smiling.
इसको भी लगा हेडशॉट.
Fuck are you doing here?
I came back
See that? But why?
to save you.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
No, come with me, Max. To Brazil. A chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching to profit from the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
what are you talking about? I know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo are trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get him to loosen the purse strings and the family money. They pressured me into doing it. Wanna die? Came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Later. Now, let's go. Hope this thing works.
तो ये धमाकेदार के साथ बिल्डिंग गिरते हुए तो आज के लिए बस इतना ही. मिलते हैं कल. कल है ये इसका फाइनल बैटल. बाय.
Nah, not him.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
बस ये
I've,
कास्टिंग खत्म हो
looked through this
जाए तो
information
हम
you
क्विट कर
gathered.
लेंगे.
It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the Ufe. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes. And a contributor to his campaigns. A government employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer. A murderer. This was known. A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially, there's nothing I
अरे
can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative?
De Silva had promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage and ready for my close-up.
Diga a Becker. Que vim para ele.
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, esse cara aí.
Da tua conta, rapaz.
Ai, mano.
ये कास्टिंग
Ufa.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso.
Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, dá uma lição nele.
O pai dela não desvia. Patrão, filha da puta! Você aqui, não sei o que você vai acontecer, cara. Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Eu? Odeio, filha da puta! Otário! Otário! Deixa eu sair daqui, velho!
Segura a porta aí.
Uma outra versão.
Valeu, mas resolveu aquela parada lá, hein? Morou. Valeu, amigo.
ले इसको पीट रहा है बड़ा मार.
What are you doing here? Huh? ask you a question.
Answer him.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing here?
O que você está fazendo aqui?
What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you
What are
doing
you
here?
doing here?
Me in the ear.
Hey, answer me. What are you doing here?
I am here to kill someone.
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on.
Ah!
Guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? And through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield for everyone.
Olha pra aqui. Vambora, vambora.
Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
तो आज के लिए बस इतना ही. कल मिलेंगे मैक्स पाइन पार्ट 3 का फाइनल चैप्टर के साथ. बस गुड नाइट.